Hi guys, Mr. Burrows here at the library. We are ready for our second week of take-home crafts in our summer reading series. And today we're going to be focusing on the story of Owen and Umzi, the true story of a remarkable friendship. When you come to pick up your bag this week, they'll be available on Monday morning. You'll find inside your bag a summary of the children's book, which includes a glossary, some websites to explore, and also some instructions on how to do the accompanying craft. Your crafts are located in your bag, and there are two this week. The first one is to make the friendship bracelet that is shown on the back of your sheet. It's a little bit more complex, so I'm also going to show you how to make a simpler version of the friendship bracelet if that one proves to be too challenging. So the second kit includes a piece of chenille wire. This one is purple, and it includes a set of pony beads. And this is an easy way to make a friendship bracelet. We're simply going to take the chenille wire and pass it through the pony beads. We can be kind of selective if we want to about which ones we use. And we're just going to fill that up until all of the space on the bracelet is complete. And once we have that done, the good thing about the chenille wire is it could simply be placed on your wrist, and then it can be tightened sort of like a twist tie, and then that could be a simple way to make a friendship bracelet. We brought in a special guest to show you how to make the more complex or challenging bracelet made with embroidery floss. So Ella's going to give you instructions on how to make that, and I will come back and tell you the story of Owen and Umzi.
Hi guys, today we're going to be making these super fun and easy friendship bracelets. These bracelets are a really fun way to spend your time while at home, and they're a super fun thing to do with your friends. The first thing we're going to do to start our friendship bracelets is to secure our bracelet strings to a working space. You can do this with tape or by putting a heavy object on top of it, or you can use a clipboard. Next, we're going to separate our strings by color. We have 6 total strings and 2 strings of each color. Now that we have our strings separated, we're going to put our right 4 strings together and pick up our left 2 strings. In my case, I have yellow strings. We're going to take our yellow string and put it across our other 4 strings so that it makes a 4 shape. Next, we'll take the yellow string and put it under the 2 strings and pull it through to make a loop. Then you will pull it all the way up to the top and make sure it's nice and tight. The tighter you get your bracelet, the more strong wave and rope pattern you will get. Now, you will just keep repeating your 4 knot until you are ready to switch colors. As you can see, I continued making our knots until I ran out of yellow string for this mount. I did about 1 inch for each of these colors, and I switched to purple. Now that I have the same amount of purple that I do yellow, I'm going to show you how to switch colors like I did to go from yellow to purple. You will just simply take the color that you're next ready for and continue to make your 4 knots all the way down until you have gotten the desired amount of your 3rd color that you want. You will do the same color switching process for your 2nd color and each time you want to change colors. Now that we have our first 3 sections of our bracelet, we will just continue making our pattern until we run out of string, continuing with the same knot and the same pattern. Once you run out of string, you can tie just a simple knot at the bottom of your bracelet and then tie it onto either your wrist, ankle, or a water bottle to give it a personalized look. Don't worry about it falling off, because the purpose of a friendship bracelet is to make a wish and keep it on until it falls off so that your wish will come true. I hope you guys had a lot of fun making your friendship bracelets and that this is a hobby that you and your friends can continue. If you would like to continue making bracelets, you can find embroidery floss at Walmart or on Amazon for a very low cost.
An unlikely friendship. The story of Owen and Mzi. Before the baby hippo had a name, he lived happily with his mother in a group of hippos called a pod, feeding and wallowing in a river in Africa. Then disaster struck. On the morning of December 26, 2004, a tsunami struck Kenya. After the storm passed, local villagers discovered the baby hippo separated from his mother and stranded on a sandy coral reef. He was too exhausted and frightened to make it to shore. The villagers tried to rescue the hippo with fishing nets, but the 600-pound animal broke through them. Finally, with a shark net and the help of a man named Owen Sobien, the hippo was saved. It seemed only right to name the hippo Owen in honor of the man who had saved him. The villagers took Owen, the baby hippo, to an animal sanctuary. The workers from the sanctuary decided to place Owen in a part of their park that had a mud wallow and a pond. This area was already home to another animal, a 130-year-old tortoise named Mzi. Mzi wasn't known for being friendly. When Owen arrived, he was very upset. He entered his new home and went straight to his new roommate, Mzi. Mzi hissed at Owen and crawled away. Owen followed Mzi, who walked very slowly, and by the next morning, the park's workers found Owen snuggled up close to the tortoise, whose name in Swahili means old man. As the weeks passed, Owen and Mzi became inseparable. Both of these animals could easily injure each other, but they were gentle with each other. Wildlife experts are puzzled by Owen and Mzi's behavior. Most have never heard of a friendship between a mammal and a reptile. Science can't always explain what the heart already knows. Sometimes our closest friends are the ones that we are most unlikely to connect with. So the crafts that we're making this week are in honor of the friendship of Owen and Mzi, and all friendships, whether they be likely or unlikely.